Talk Rosa. Speak with power.
Grow your English every hour.
Welcome back to the Talk Rosa podcast. I'm Rosa, and I'm so happy you're listening today.
And I'm James. Welcome, everyone. How are you doing today, Rosa?
I'm doing well, but I have to admit I'm feeling a little exhausted.
Oh, I totally feel you. It's Wednesday, after all. The classic hump day.
Exactly. Hump day means we are right in the middle of the work week.
Yes, we are climbing over that middle hump. Are you looking forward to the weekend?
Oh, absolutely. I cannot wait for Friday to arrive.
Same here. Speaking of the weekend, that is our exact topic for today.
Yes, today we are talking about planning a fun weekend in English.
That is such an important topic. People talk about their weekend plans all the time.
It really is. It's the best way to make small talk with friends or coworkers.
Right. If you want to connect with native speakers, you need to know these phrases.
We will talk about outdoor activities, relaxing at home, and making plans together.
I'm really excited. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps Talk Rosa grow.
And it means you won't miss any of our fun English conversation lessons.
All right, James, let's dive in. What is the first thing people usually say?
Well, by Thursday or Friday, everyone is sharing their general excitement.
Yes, you will often hear people say, I can't wait for the weekend.
That is so common. Or people say, TGIF is almost here.
TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. I absolutely love using that phrase.
Me too. It really captures that happy Friday feeling. So, how do we ask about plans?
A very natural question is, do you have any plans for this weekend?
That's a good one. You can also ask, what are you up to this weekend?
What are you up to is so native and natural. I use it all the time.
Same here. But how do you answer if you don't have any big plans?
You can simply say, I'm just going to take it easy.
Take it easy. That means to relax and not do anything stressful, right?
Exactly. Or you can say, my schedule is completely open.
Oh, an open schedule is the best feeling. No stress, no rushing around.
I completely agree. Sometimes the best plan is having no plan at all.
So true. What if you were really tired from the long work week?
Then you can say, I'm going to sleep in.
Sleep in. I love sleeping in. It means waking up late on purpose.
Yes, it's different from oversleeping. Oversleeping is usually an accident.
Right. Oversleeping makes you late for work. Sleeping in is a weekend luxury.
You can also tell people, I need to catch up on sleep.
That means you didn't sleep enough during the week, so you sleep more now.
Exactly. Catching up on sleep is definitely on my list for this Saturday.
I don't blame you. But let's talk about more active and outdoor plans.
Yes, the adventurous weekend. Let's share some active vocabulary for our listeners.
Sometimes I like to leave the city. I might say, I'm going on a road trip.
A road trip? That sounds so much fun. Where do you usually drive to?
Usually somewhere close and quiet like the mountains or the beach.
Nice. If you go to the mountains, you can say, I'm planning to go hiking.
Hiking is fantastic exercise, and you can add, I want to get some fresh air.
Getting fresh air is so important after working in an office all week.
It really is. What about social plans? How do we talk about seeing people?
You can easily say, I'm meeting up with some friends.
Meet up is a fantastic phrasal verb. It just means getting together socially.
You can also say, we're hanging out at the park.
Hanging out. That means spending time together in a relaxed, casual way.
Exactly. Hang out is probably the most common way to say you are socializing.
What if you get hungry while hanging out with your friends?
You can say, I'm going to grab a bite to eat.
Grab a bite. I use that phrase constantly when I feel hungry.
It sounds very natural. Let's grab a bite to eat at a new restaurant.
Or maybe you just want to go grab a quick cup of coffee.
Yes, another good phrase is, I'm going to check out a local museum.
Check out means to visit a place to see what it is like.
Right. You can check out a new cafe, an art gallery, or a cool bookstore.
I really love checking out new coffee shops on Saturday mornings.
That sounds like a wonderful, active way to start the weekend.
But Rosa, what if it's raining outside? Or what if I'm just feeling a bit lazy?
That brings us to our next category of vocabulary, the lazy weekend.
Oh, my absolute favorite kind of weekend, the indoor relaxing plans.
If you don't want to go anywhere, you can say, I'm having a quiet weekend.
Or you can simply say, I'm staying in. Staying in means not leaving your house.
Exactly. Staying in is the direct opposite of the phrase going out.
And what do people usually do when they choose to stay in?
Well, a very popular weekend activity is to binge watch a TV show.
Binge watch. That means watching many episodes of a show without stopping.
Yes, sometimes I binge watch a whole season of a drama in one weekend.
I am guilty of doing that too. It is so relaxing and highly addictive.
If you stay in all day, you probably don't want to cook dinner, right?
Definitely not. So I usually say, I'll just order takeout and relax.
Ordering takeout is perfect for a lazy, comfortable Friday night at home.
Pizza, sushi, or maybe some spicy Thai food, that sounds delicious right now.
Another great phrase for a lazy weekend is, I want to pamper myself.
Pamper yourself. That means doing something really nice to treat yourself, right?
Yes, like taking a long hot bath, doing a face mask, or relaxing completely.
That sounds incredible. I think I need to pamper myself this weekend too.
For me, pampering myself means I'm going to read a good book on the couch.
Reading a book with a hot cup of tea is the ultimate quiet weekend activity.
But sadly, sometimes staying in isn't just about fun and relaxing.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're going to say. You mean chores?
Yes, the dreaded chores. Sometimes you have to say, I need to do some deep cleaning.
Deep cleaning. That means really scrubbing the whole house from top to bottom.
Exactly. Or you might say, I need to catch up on laundry.
Doing laundry is absolutely my least favorite weekend chore.
Nobody really loves laundry, but it feels so good when it's finally put away.
That's very true. A clean house makes waking up on Monday morning much easier.
Definitely. Now, what if you want to go out, but you need some good ideas?
That brings us to our next section, asking for recommendations and making suggestions.
This is such a great way to keep a weekend conversation going with a native speaker.
Right. Instead of just stating your own plans, you involve the other person.
You can ask them directly, what do you suggest I do?
That's a perfect question if you are new to a city and want some local tips.
You could also ask about entertainment, like, are there any good movies playing?
I really like asking that. People always love recommending their favorite movies.
Yes, and if someone asks you for a recommendation, what can you say?
You can say, you should definitely check out that new spot.
That new spot usually refers to a newly opened restaurant, bar, or park.
It's a very casual, native way to describe a cool new place in town.
Now, what if you want them to actually come with you to that spot?
That is the best part. You can simply say, how about we go together?
That is so friendly. You are making a plan right in the middle of the conversation.
You can also use a fun little phrasal verb and say, do you want to tag along?
I love tag along. It means to join someone who is already going somewhere.
Like, I'm going to the farmer's market tomorrow. Do you want to tag along?
Exactly. It's a very low-pressure invitation that sounds super natural.
So if they say no, it's not awkward at all for either person.
Right, because you were already planning to go there anyway.
These phrases are just so useful for everyday social life.
They really are. Mixing and matching these expressions gives you so much to talk about.
I completely agree. It turns a boring, basic conversation into a real connection.
By the way, James, what kind of weekend person are you usually?
That's a great transition phrase, Rosa. Listeners, did you hear that, by the way?
Thank you. I try my best to keep the conversation flowing naturally.
To answer your question, I am definitely a mix of both active and lazy.
Really? You like both the adventurous and the quiet weekends?
Yes, I love a Saturday road trip, but Sunday is strictly reserved for sleeping in.
That sounds like the perfect balance for a weekend, honestly.
How about you, Rosa? Do you prefer staying in or going out?
It really depends on the week. If I worked a lot, I'm definitely staying in.
Same here. If it rains, I am binge watching a show on the couch all day long.
Speaking of staying in, the weather really dictates our weekend plans, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The weather forecast can completely ruin a perfect weekend plan.
It really can. Sometimes things just do not go as expected, no matter how you plan.
Actually, that reminds me of a very funny story from last summer.
Oh, wow. Please tell me. I love hearing your funny stories.
Well, I planned this perfect, highly detailed outdoor picnic for a Saturday afternoon.
A picnic? That sounds lovely. Did you make the food yourself?
I did. I made fancy sandwiches, a fresh fruit salad, and brought ice-cold lemonade.
That sounds amazing. You really put a lot of effort into it.
I packed everything beautifully in a real wicker basket. I was so proud.
So what went wrong? Did you drop the basket?
Worse. I was so busy preparing the food, I forgot to check the weather forecast.
Oh, no. Let me guess. It started to rain?
Not just rain. It was a sudden, massive, heavy rainstorm.
Oh my goodness. Were you already at the park when it started?
Yes, I had just laid out the beautiful blanket on the grass.
That is terrible timing. Did you get completely soaked?
We were drenched in seconds. It looked like we jumped into a swimming pool.
I'm so sorry for laughing, but that is a hilarious image.
We grabbed the basket and ran to my car as fast as humanly possible.
Did the sandwiches survive the storm at least?
They did. We ended up having our fancy picnic right on my living room floor.
Honestly, an indoor floor picnic sounds pretty fun and cozy.
It actually was. We laughed so hard about the whole disaster.
That's a great example of being flexible when weekend plans change.
Exactly. You just have to roll with the punches sometimes.
Speaking of plans, let's show our listeners how these conversations really sound.
Good idea. Let's do some short, realistic role plays using our vocabulary.
Perfect. For roleplay number 1, I will be an active outdoor lover.
And I will be an extreme homebody who just wants to stay inside.
I'm going to try to convince you to go hiking with me this Saturday.
Good luck. I'll start. Hey, Rosa, what are you up to this weekend?
Hi, James. I'm planning to go hiking at sunrise on Saturday.
Sunrise? That sounds exhausting. I'm just going to sleep in.
Oh, come on. The weather is going to be beautiful. You should tag along.
I don't know. My schedule is completely open, but I want to take it easy.
You can take it easy on Sunday. We really need to get some fresh air.
Hiking means climbing a mountain. That is not taking it easy, Rosa.
It's a very easy trail, I promise, and we can grab a bite to eat afterward.
Wait, did you say food? What kind of food are we talking about?
There is an amazing burger place right near the hiking trail.
Okay, fine. Count me in. But I'm only going for the burger.
Yay! See? That was a very natural way to negotiate weekend plans.
I love that role play. The promise of food always convinces a homebody.
It really does. Okay, let's move on to roleplay number 2.
In this one, we are 2 colleagues chatting on a Friday afternoon.
And we are talking about how incredibly busy our upcoming weekend is.
Right. A weekend full of chores and errands. I'll start us off again.
Sounds good. Action.
Hey, Rosa, are you looking forward to the weekend?
Honestly, James, not really. I am going to be so busy.
Oh no, really? What do you have going on?
I have a huge family gathering on Saturday, and I have to cook.
That sounds stressful. Are you free on Sunday at least?
Nope. Sunday is my day to run errands and do some deep cleaning.
Ouch, I totally understand. I need to catch up on laundry myself.
Weekends are just a different kind of work sometimes, aren't they?
Absolutely. Well, I hope you managed to get some rest on Sunday evening.
Thanks, James. I'll probably just order takeout and collapse on the couch.
That sounds like a solid plan. Hang in there.
And scene. That was a very realistic office conversation.
It really was. Adults often spend their weekends doing boring chores.
It's true. Running errands is a great phrase for things like grocery shopping.
Yes, going to the bank, the post office, or the supermarket are all errands.
Let's do our third and final role play. This one is about Friday afternoon.
Perfect. We are two friends reviewing our plans and making a last-minute invite.
You can start this one too, James. Ready? Go.
TGIF, Rosa. We finally made it to Friday.
I know. I can't wait for the weekend. Do you have any big plans?
Not really. I'm just having a quiet weekend. Probably gonna binge watch a show.
That sounds so relaxing. I'm actually going to check out that new cafe downtown.
Oh, the one that just opened on Main Street? I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, that's the one. Do you want to tag along with me tomorrow morning?
Really? I'd love to. What time are you heading over there?
How about we meet up around 10 a.m.? We can grab coffee and pastries.
10 a.m. is perfect. That still lets me sleep in a little bit.
Great. It's a date. See you tomorrow.
And scene. That was a fantastic example of a casual Friday invitation.
It was. We used TGIF, binge watch, check out, and tag along.
It makes making plans sound so effortless and friendly.
Listening to these role plays really shows how natural English flows.
Definitely. It's much better than just memorizing grammar rules.
Which is exactly why we do these conversation podcasts for you guys.
Speaking of which, I think it's time for our quick recap section.
Good call, James. Let's remind our listeners of the most important phrases today.
First, we had the best question to start a weekend conversation.
Yes, what are you up to this weekend? Try using that this Friday.
Then, we had phrases for relaxing, like take it easy.
Take it easy means no stress, just chilling out.
And my personal favorite weekend activity, sleep in.
Which means intentionally waking up late because you don't have to work.
Next, for the lazy TV lovers, we had the verb binge watch.
Binge watching is viewing many episodes of a show back to back.
We also talked about staying in versus going out.
Staying in means relaxing at home, maybe ordering some takeout food.
And finally, a great way to invite someone casually, tag along.
Do you want to tag along is such a friendly, low-pressure invitation.
Rosa, reviewing these makes me feel like my vocabulary is getting stronger too.
I'm glad, James. Repetition is key to mastering these phrases.
Now, I have a question for you, Rosa. What are you actually up to this weekend?
Honestly, I am going to pamper myself. I need a quiet weekend to recharge.
That sounds wonderful. Face mask, good book, and lots of hot tea.
Exactly. Plus, I want to catch up on some sleep. My schedule is wide open.
I am so jealous. I have to do some deep cleaning and run errands.
Well, try to squeeze in a little bit of fun, James. Maybe grab a bite to eat?
I will definitely do that. I'm meeting up with a friend for pizza on Saturday night.
That's the spirit. Balance out the chores with something enjoyable.
Well, I think we've given our listeners a lot of fantastic tools today.
We really have. I hope everyone feels more confident making weekend plans now.
It really just takes a little practice to sound natural and friendly.
So next time you're at the office or chatting with a friend, try these out.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just ask, what are you up to?
Exactly. The more you use them, the easier it becomes.
It's time to wrap up today's episode of the Talk Rosa podcast.
Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We love learning with you.
Before we go, we have a little homework assignment for you.
Yes, we want to hear from you in the comments section below.
This is your call to action, guys. Time to practice your English writing.
We want you to answer this question. What are you up to this weekend?
Tell us if you are an adventurous outdoor person or a lazy homebody.
Write 2 sentences about your weekend plans in English in the comments.
Try to use at least one new phrase you learned from today's podcast.
We read all your comments and we love seeing your progress.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up.
And don't forget to share it with a friend who is also learning English.
Hitting that subscribe button really helps us bring you more free lessons.
We appreciate your support so much. It keeps Talk Rosa going strong.
Have a wonderful, relaxing, and fun weekend, everybody.
Take it easy, catch up on your sleep, and enjoy your time off.
We will see you in the next podcast episode for more great conversations.
Until then, keep practicing and stay positive.
Bye for now, everyone. TGIF.
Goodbye. See you next time on Talk Rosa.